Hey, Bill Burks here. Just wanted to show a quick video of Milwaukee's M18 Fuel metal saw. This is a model number 2782-20, and it's just a 5 3/8. Has a 30-tooth carbide metal blade, and it's a dry cut metal blade. The blade that comes with the saw is the same. It looks almost exactly identical. In fact, hang on, I'll show you. So the blade that comes from Milwaukee, I've got 3 of them here. My cost was $39 a piece from my local supply house. I don't know if that's cheap or not, but the Milwaukee blade is pure junk. What I'm doing is, you can see this huge roof. This is a mini storage. It had caught on fire. It's just smoke damage mostly, but the whole thing's got to come down. This standing seam roof, where it snaps together, it goes together like the top of a Coke can. Once it's all snapped together and on the clips that are the deck clips underneath the metal, the only way to get this roof off is to cut it off. Some standing seam roofs you can pop apart. This one will not pop apart. So I have cut every single sheet. It's 42 feet wide, 75 feet long. There is a seam every 2 feet. And I've got to cut 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got to cut 5 clips. And then I've got to cut 21 feet of metal. And I've already done half. This is the other half. As you can see, we'd cut the building in half because we couldn't handle 40-foot metal. It's just too heavy, too dangerous. So anyway, I guess what I'm getting at is these Milwaukee blades that come with it. One comes with the saw. It's about 200 bucks, 180, depending on where you buy them. And that's tool only with a blade. No battery, no charger, no case. Just the saw in a box, a cardboard box. These blades we're getting, we probably were able to take up 5 or 6 sheets with a blade, and they're 39 bucks. We went through this one, and this one. And if you look, okay, this one devil blade, this is a Morse devil. I can't remember exactly, steel devil, or I can't see that's rubbed off now. These blades are insane. I wanted dial blow blades. Home Depot didn't have them, and I couldn't waste any time waiting on them to come in. So checked around, finally found these 5 3/8 blades, which I hate that. I wish the saw was bigger, but this is what the local people had. You know, they make an 8-inch version. It's like 400 bucks, but I had to order it, and I had to get this building down. There was just there was no way I could wait around for it. There's a construction company waiting for this building to come down so they can grind the floor, polish it, and build a whole new structure. They're waiting on me. So anyway, this one Morse blade, if you look, I'll come in close. The teeth look almost identical. You would think that Morse makes Milwaukee's blades. I mean, they are so similar. Let me turn it this way. They're super similar. They're not identical. When they're brand new, they do look a tiny bit different. The backside, not the carbide, but the backside shaped a little bit different. But these Morse blades, one blade. We just went and picked this one up. It's on the saw. Careful, Jack, you're close there. But we just went and picked this blade up, and it has came all the way across this one side. These 3 Milwaukee blades did about 18 sheets on the other side, and then this one Morse blade that I have old from yesterday did the whole rest of the side. There are, well, it's every 2 feet. So basically there's about 35 or 36 sheets. So I got about 18 with 3 blades, and I got about 18 with 1 Morse blade. So the Milwaukee blades suck. But anyway, so I hope Milwaukee's listening. Who knows? But try to get Diablo to make your blades, or whoever's making, I mean, Morse probably makes their own. They're made in the USA. But anyway, this blade, it's already came all the way across this side. We're down, so 35, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've done about 25 sheets with this blade. It's still going. It's starting to cut a little slower. It's not as good as it was. And I'm gonna go ahead and run it. I've got a 9 amp hour battery. I've already made about 4 cuts with it, but it's still on 4 out of 4 on the light. So apparently the battery's not really run down much yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a cut. I've got to cut the 5 clips first, and then I'm gonna rip this metal just to show you how amazing this saw is. And this little saw, this little brushless saw, the motor never, no matter, I mean, and it is a lot of torque when you're running down through there, especially as this blade gets more dull. I mean, you're pushing hard on the saw, and it cuts super fast. It's probably cutting not quite half as fast as it was when it was brand new, but it's still going. Once the teeth, as you can see, once these teeth are no longer on the very outside edge of the metal, see, these are still real, they're pretty much prominent to the outside edge, they still cut okay. But once they get down and they're not basically even with the outside edge of the blade, it won't plunge cut anymore, and it just kind of gets there and burns and spins and gets hot. And even when you're trying to rip, once you're plunged into the metal and you try to rip, it just doesn't cut good. So this blade's still going, not perfect, but we're going to go ahead and run it right now just to give you an idea. And if this blade doesn't make it through these last 10 sheets, I'll put a new blade on, a new battery, and I'll do another little video. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to get through with this one blade. I've got 2 more in the bucket. We bought 3 today. I've used 1 so far all the way across here. So I'm hoping to take those other 2 back. The Morse blade from Menards is $39 and some change. And they were like $45, but they're marked down apparently because when I paid for them, I think they came up like either $39 or maybe $40. Plus they got 11% off that if you send in your rebate form. But sure wished I had a Diablo, couldn't get one, checked 2 different Home Depots. I probably could have drove across the bridge into Kentucky, but I just trying to get this done, don't want to waste a lot of time. So anyway, without further delay, let's make a cut. And it's something else I want to mention. The Milwaukee blade throws probably twice as much metal back in your face. This Steel Devil still gets a lot of metal in your face, so you've got to wear really good sealing goggles. But literally, you can rip with the Morse blade and it's bearable. With the Milwaukee blade, I was trying to hold my arm as far away as I could. I kept getting off my cut line. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I got burning lip. I don't know if you can see that spot. Yeah. But anyway, that happened because that Milwaukee blade throws huge chunks. This metal saw protects you pretty good. There's a Makita that actually catches the particles. I don't have that. I didn't want to spend the money on it. I already have all the Milwaukee tools, so I wasn't going to buy the Makita. But from what YouTube videos I've seen, that saw is even better because it catches all the particles. But anyway, here we go. Super loud, so definitely wear hearing protection, no doubt about it. For now, I'm going to cut the clips, and I found that I can just cut the actual, not through the metal. I was cutting through the metal and cutting the clips. Well, now I'm going around the metal, and it works really good. So even though I'm pushing really hard, the motor is completely cool. It's not even warm to the touch. All the way across this entire roof. Bought this saw yesterday morning. I'm done almost the entire roof already. And the thing's flawless. Yes, I wish it was bigger, but it is definitely awesome. And you can see now. There's the metal sheet. So anyway, just want to do a quick video. I'm not sponsored by Milwaukee. Don't get paid a dime from them. but really impressed. Without this tool, I don't know what I would have done. We cut the building in half with a Milwaukee Sawzall with bi-metal blades, and it was a real chore. And we've started trying with a grinder and different things on these clips, and the only thing that is really feasible is the metal saw. It is worth its weight in gold. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm probably going to buy a 5 3/8, like just a lumber, you know, framing blade, a fine blade. I'll probably use it for all of my woodworking. I would assume it would work. Maybe it won't work as good because maybe it balls up with too much sawdust. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. But if it works, why spend the money on a 7 1/4 circular saw if this guy will work and you kill 2 birds with 1 stone? So anyway, that's all for the video. Hope you like it.